So yeah, I think what the manager is trying to do is, there has been a slight resurgence in popularity with physical media, but specifically with films recently. Yeah, so we're really trying to stack our shelves with DVDs and Blu-rays, especially special editions and 4Ks and things like that. So you'll find loads over there. But yeah, when it comes to games like the DS games and 3DS games, but games in general, they're with handhelds specifically, there has been a rise in popularity with all of those brands like Umbernig that do like what are they called, emulation systems, and then of course people are modding their DS, 3DS and PSP and PS Vita and whatnot. So yeah, not a big market for used physical games at the moment for us. Yeah, I know, pretty sad. The DS specifically is very nostalgic. Yeah, but that being said, we still have a small selection of games in the back that I can, I can go and have a look for you, if you would like me to. Yeah, okay, cool. So, do you play on a DS or 3DS? 3DS, cool, so that really expands the library. And, what type of games do you like? You've only ever played Nintendogs? That's fine, no shame at all. Nintendogs is a very cozy and just very cute game, so no shame at all. But would you like to stay in the cutesy realm of things, or would you like to expand? Up to me. Are you sure? Okay, so I'll let my taste guide my choices, and yeah, I'll be back in like 10 minutes. Okay, cool. Hey, thank you for waiting. So the first two games I have for you are the first two installments in the Professor Layton series. Are you familiar with that? You heard of it? Okay. Well, they're only some of the most famous and successful puzzle games ever. So this is the Curious Village, Professor Layton and the Curious Village, and here you have Professor Layton and Pandora's box. So I'm a big fan of both of these games. I played this one first. This is the very first one that came out. Basically, Professor Layton games, you follow Professor Layton himself. He's a successful archaeologist. He's an English gentleman, and yeah, he's also very famous and regarded as one of the best puzzle solvers in the country. And he's followed by little, I don't know if you can see, little Luke, of course, Luke. So we got Professor Layton and Luke solving mysteries and puzzles along the way. So the puzzles will lead to the solution of the mystery. These specific copies are very special because they still have the little booklet. Do you remember booklets? This feels like a blast from the past. So we have instruction booklet, very important instructions. Like, I think the art style in this is so stunning. I think because of the technology in the games in general, the year is 1960s, but the whole aesthetic really reads end of the 19th, beginning of the 20th century London. Yeah, so here you have Layton and look. So I'll read you the I guess the premise for the Curious Village. Meet Professor Layton, world-renowned archaeologist and enthusiast of puzzles, riddles, and all things mysterious. Even the most baffling of cases is no challenge for the brilliant mind of Professor Layton. When a wealthy baron in the village of Saint-Mystère passes away, his family contact Professor Layton to investigate his last will and testament. Sensing a great mystery at installment in the series, which is Pandora's Box. Also, fun fact, if you didn't know, Professor Layton has 7 games to his name. 3 are, the first one is The Curious Village, then you have Pandora's Box, and then another one that I can't remember right now. And then they released 4 prequels, and then more recently they started doing sequels. I think they involved Layton's sons or something like that, but they're not called Professor Layton, they called Layton something else. But these are the OG. So Pandora's Box, let's have a look inside as well. Oh my goodness, this even has a DSI little pamphlet. Do you remember DSIs? Wow, that is so cool. Nintendogs, your beloved. Which one did you play? The Labrador one, yeah, that is iconic, although I've always wanted to play the Dalmatian. But then once you play the games, don't you have all the breeds anyway? I'm not sure. But yeah, so underneath all the other little pamphlet, we've got Pandora's Box pamphlet, instruction manual, very important. Am I selling you on these? Am I boring you at all with my stories? No? Okay, cool. Again, gorgeous art. Gorgeous art. Honestly, I enjoy the puzzles, but the cutscenes are just the best. So, again, meet Professor Layton, world-renowned archaeologist and puzzles enthusiast, blah blah blah. Just as the professor was taking a well-earned rest after uncovering the secrets of the Curious Village, a letter arrived from his old friend and mentor, Dr. Andrew Schrader. My dear Herschel, oh yeah, Layton's name is Herschel. As an archaeologist, you are sure to have heard of the item known as the Elysian Box, more commonly known as Pandora's Box. It is rumored to kill whoever opens it. I'm pleased as punch to tell you that the elusive item is finally my possession, and my curiosity is overpowering. In the unlikely event that anything should happen to me, please finish the research I've started here. So basically, the whole story starts because Layton and Luke want to save or make sure that Andrew Schrader is safe. That will take them on trains and things. This is a ticket. I didn't even know. There is a ticket to the Voluntary Express, which is the train that you take. That is so cool. If, honestly, I don't know, I would say take them both, but if you had to choose one, actually I don't know which one I would choose. But yeah, these are my options for puzzle games. Next, I would like to present you with Ace Attorney, Phoenix Wright. Do you know anything about Ace Attorney? You've heard of it? Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a graphic novel. Not a graphic novel, a visual novel slash an adventure. Again, like investigation game. Of course, with Professor Layton, you're investigating through solving puzzles. In this one, you're actually talking to clients and police and witnesses, and you're also having a look at the scene of the crime. So, yeah, Phoenix Wright is a rookie defense lawyer, and this game actually came out in like 2001, I think, for the Game Boy Advance in Japan. So this is the remake for the Nintendo DS, and this really takes advantage of the dual screen. Let's have a so stunning. So stunning. Are you into like crime or like investigations and police dramas and things? Yeah, so this will be right up your alley. These are our characters. We got Phoenix Wright, Maya Fey, which is Phoenix Wright assistant, and then we have Mia Fey, which is Maya's older sister, and then we have Miles Edgeworth, which he's already an attorney with the office of the public prosecutor. The style is so cool. Oh my gosh, do you remember the first DS? You don't have this one, right? You have you said you have a 3DS. Which one do you have, by the way? Because I have a 2DS XL. Oh, you have the new 3DS XL. That's cool. Which one? The Pikachu one. Oh, it's the yellow one. Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. So you like Pokemon? Okay, mainly season Gen 1 and 2, yeah. Okay, well, maybe these two games will make you want to explore the Pokemon world even more. Okay, so we got Pokemon Diamond and Pokemon Y. So we've got Gen 4 and Gen 6. Basically, we're missing Gen 5 in the middle, which was black and white. But let's start off with Pokemon Diamond. Sorry, 1 second. I just need to answer a phone call. Yeah, so sorry about that. So as I was saying, so we have two Pokemon games. I have two Pokemon games here for you. The first one is Diamond. So in Diamond, we're exploring the region of Sinnoh, and our starters are Turtwig, Chimchar, and the lovely Piplup. Piplup has to be one of my favorite Pokemons ever. I, for some reason, tend to prefer water starters. I don't know if that's lame. I think it is, but I don't know. Again, we've got the gorgeous instruction. I think for this one, it's like, maybe for a Pokemon game, this is like useful compared to the other games. You even have a little notes section. That's pretty cool. But so Diamond introduced some new features. So let me think. The underground world has been expanded. There's so much more you can do in the underground. They have brought back or like expanded on the night and day cycle. So now you have 5 sections of the day: morning, afternoon, evening, and night. And what else? I can't think of much else, to be honest. I'm sure there are other elements. Watch as they turned to night with the return of real-time clock feature. I can't think of anything else. There was a how can I forget the Poketch. It's basically on your lower screen. You always have like a smartwatch, and you have like a calculator and a little notepad and things like that, always at hand. So that's also something new. Now this is where a lot of new stuff comes in. So this is the first Pokemon game on 3DS. We're exploring the region of Kalos, and we have I can't remember the starters. We have Froakie for water, but I can't remember the other two. used, and many other things that I can't think of right now, but I think mainly is like the new aesthetic, the new 3D graphic that really make it stand out from the other games. Yeah, so you like Pokemon. What is your favorite Pokemon? You can't decide, that's fair enough. I mean, there's so many. My favorite is Ditto. I even have a tattoo of it. It's a bit of a cheating, right? Because Ditto can turn into any other Pokemon, so. But yeah, it was so nice chatting with you. Are you interested in any of the games? Okay, we can go through them again. I know, sorry, I've talked a lot. I'm just really passionate about showing people different games. So I guess let's start off with the puzzle games, so the Professor Layton games. Did one of these catch your attention? You want to go with the first one? That's cool. I mean, the first one is iconic, so you just gotta stick to the classic. Visual novel, Ace Attorney. Do you want to give it a go? Yeah, okay. I forgot to say there's also a crossover game, I can't remember what it's called, with Professor Layton and Ace Attorney, which is really cool. I might want to try and hunt that down. And then for Pokemon, which one do you feel like you want to play? The newer one? Okay, I mean, if you already played some of the older games, it only makes sense to dive into a newer, it's still quite old, but when was this released? A while back, 2013. But yeah, it's newer than the titles you've told me about. So, do you still want to have a peruse of the shop, or are you ready to play? You still want to have a look? Okay, so I'll keep these games on the side. I'll prepare a bag for you.